And we're back to this episode of Transgender Hate Mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. I'm super excited to tell you the ocean. Almost at the end of second game. New game coming out. We're going to play the first game. Remake. A PSP, there's like new remake of second game coming out, looking super cool. Basically reminding me of Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy, Live a Life. I gotta play those. So let's continue on here. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DVR that are responsive comments I made against these TV lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on with these people getting things wrong while trying to straighten them out. Let's do it. Next. You can deliberately hate, so you're like, you should start, learn, maybe someday you can, do something so you can don't blindly hate anymore. I'm like, I'm not blindly hating. I'm hating on sin, hating on lies, hating on fear. So let's go. What do I say? I say, this isn't blind hate of the transgender lifestyle. This is informed hate of it. I have seen what it does to people, and I want to stop it from killing you anymore. The Bible has plenty of advice on that. Do not lie, Exodus 20:16. Do not covet, Exodus 20:17. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, Psalms 139:14. And the science of anatomy goes along with that. There's a male design, a female design of people's bodies, and if the body matches that design, nothing is wrong with it. No matter what feeling disagrees. Yep. Well, let's go. See what they say. Next. So, because I am trying to understand, I'll say what I've heard to my understanding. The body is sacred and should not be under circumstances be changed. Well, I go talk about surgery is wrong as well. But no, you go. Also, basically, take what life deals you and learn to cope with the changes you draw, cards you draw. If your mind change to suit your body, it should never be the other way around. What is possible? Is that pretty much the philosophy here? I say pretty much, unless it's a physical health problem. And the first is interesting. I'm glad that I can at least wrap my head around your viewpoint then. Out of curiosity, that's the things that passes through surgery too. Oh yes, it is usually done only to change how you look, not to fix a health problem. No, yes, thank you. Well, I can't still speak for why you continue to hate trans people instead of accepting them because of their lies. But at least can say I'm excited with a new understanding. I'm excited with a new understanding of your point against them. Or you disagree, so to say. Okay, basically, I don't hate the people. I hate the sin. I hate that the sin is doing to them. That's why I fight against it. Next. You got a set of codes I live by, and I gotta respect that, especially if you're religious. Just remember that if someone does not want that, though, don't force it on them, because that would cause conflict and could actually cause them to change their set. If you think something might hurt someone else's feelings or might put them in a worse mental space, through truth, maybe either reword or pass up completely commenting entirely, because I want to weaken you. Don't be harsh in their mellow. I can't quite wish you the best of luck on this specific journey because of its nature of truth. But I do hope you find whatever you're looking for eventually. Even though I go against to serve some disclosure at the end. So have a good day for now. Then, this person, interesting. Next. I say thanks, you too. And I say also, you compare the transgender lifestyle to a poor person when you get rich, but that's not a good comparison. Because being rich is better than being poor. Being born with testicles is not better than being born with ovaries. Being born with ovaries is not better than being born with testicles. Both are important to our species to continue. The person says, well, each had their pros and cons. But a trans person isn't looking for whatever are going better or anything other than, of course, what they are really looking for better. Actually, why do you think they're trying to transition? Sorry, they are looking for something better. Just one that makes them comfortable in their own skin through lies. Through obliviousness of reality. Ignorance. Next. All right, so they think one is better than the other. So they do, obviously. And someone said, well, I can't say that answer is yes in a broad sense. It's more like they don't think one sex or gender is anything like that. It's better than the other. They just have the mentality that one is better suited for them than the other. So better. So it's not from perspective of what they like. One of them, is, yep. Whether they think that one of them fits them better, from the mental aspect of life. And it's not really by choice, it is by choice. Yep, they choose to do this stuff. They choose to give in that feeling. They choose to lie about their biological sex with preferred pronouns. They choose to disguise their bodies so they can pass as the other biological sex. They choose to change their voice to sound more like the other sex. They choose to get testosterone or estrogen, hormone replacement therapy in their bodies and mess their bodies up real bad. They choose to get gender reassignment surgery, like damage their bodies, stuff like that. Causes all kinds of problems there. And when all that fails, they choose to end it all. There's a lot of choice in the transgender lifestyle. And there's a lot of choice in this lifestyle that they say there's no choice in it. There's a lot of choice. They choose to do it. And it's bad. You got to choose better. Let's go. Next. Next, so why leave a choice? Because no one would really choose to have those problems voluntarily. Then they choose to do this other stuff. But I can say you're right in one thing. You in fact can overcome it mentally and capacity because I've worked through dysphoria that way when I was younger. But everyone's experienced two various severities, and those are the differently. Yes, some people do with it right, some people do with it wrong. Lying about it is not right. Telling the truth is right. Like it or not, there's different ways to handle more severe cases now than to say suck it up and cope, but that's the best way to do it. More procedures and surgeries and whatever through life. Yeah, what's still wrong though? Next. This thing again. Oh, yeah. More of it. So don't get on the day job. Although I won't. My videos are so controversial that I may not get monetized. They haven't, but that's how it goes. So I hate transgender people, says the person. I say I don't hate on them. I hate dysphoria. It lies to people. Someone says, when I was in college, I almost starved myself to death. Hate mail. Hate mail, baby. I almost starved myself to death because of the lies she was told. This is the mental illness aspect of dysphoria. Doing wrong. I took a couple years to think about myself and found out I was trans. Lying about, wrong about radical sex. I started to experience myself lying as the gender I really was through lies. Dysphoria went away through lies. Proof gone through lies. I could think again through lies. Dysphoria doesn't cause anything. It causes that. She just told you what it caused. All this nasty stuff. I'd fight against that. Not give into it. Next. It is simply a result of not being able to actually embrace who you are through lies. No, it isn't. If it was, then you would embrace who you are. It wouldn't be lying. So let's go. Now, I am not only the happiest I've ever been through lies, but the healthiest through lies. Before I have such with people, I had a relationship with people, friends, family, and significant others, but I was always exhausted, scared, and hurting. Through the truth. Now I have love too. That I have embraced who I am through lies, I can help others. I have a shoulder to cry on. I repaired a roof and made sure my brother's newborn didn't freeze in the winter. I made a meal for a sick friend and helped for a sick friend help my brother write his poetry. I made my mom proud. I made my dad smile. I made my girlfriend cry because no one has ever treated her as good as I have. I made friends with random people on the street. I've consistent in my community. My art has become something I'm better than I could dream of. I feel real again through lies. I'm not hurting anymore through lies. Unless, of course, something happens, and of course, he or she will be back to square one. I don't know if it's male or female, but back to square one, and through because of course the truth was revealed. The cat's out of the bag. They found out you had penis and testicles. Found out you had evolving ovaries. They found out. Because you're focusing on people, not on God. Focusing on trying to conform to what you think they like, than trusting God on things. Bad news. Go. Dangerous. None of this would have happened if I didn't listen to my dysphoria. This is the problem. Listening to this nasty stuff. No. And then embrace the fact that I'm not the gender I was assigned to me. That was assigned to me. Now, see, gender when it's identity is one thing. Well, biological sex. Gender when it's biological sex is another. That's wrong. Okay, continue on. Just the fact that I'm not gender was assigned to me simply because I had one set of genitalia. See, that's the issue. What does this person mean by that? Are they talking biological sex or are they talking identity? They're getting confused. Go. I'm happy. I love and am loved. Is there anything more important than that? Is there really, reality? Respond if you want a conversation about this. Our lives are better because we embrace who we are through lies. Or is yours better because you denounce us through truth? Yeah. I say, oh yes, because I'm telling the truth here. Dysphoria is lying to you. While listening to it, you are lying to others. Transitioning is a lie. Happiness is not as important as telling the truth. It's like, why you don't know transgender people, says someone else. Come. Heck yeah, brother, thanks. I say, heck yeah, brother. Someone said, the Bible says God first people to be eligible. All this, this person who's got it so totally wrong. So confused, so backward. It is bad teaching that has caused this. Oh, it's summer, it's 88 degrees. Yes, it is. I got the fan going, but I can't put the air conditioner. That'll make it sound worse. So, yeah. What I got time. Someone says, the Bible says God prefers people to be in LGBT relationships. No, he does not. The Bible says that it's an abomination to the Lord to do that stuff. So, no, wrong. Someone says, anyone that teaches the lie of monetary tithing. Okay, and another thing, monetary tithing. This day on the new church, we were just taught about how tithing is super important. Tithing in the Bible is super important. You give of your first fruits, it says in the Bible, and God will bless us. Okay, that's the issue. In Proverbs, God says that. Tithing is very important. To give of your first fruits. So don't die. These people get it wrong. The teaches the lie of monetary tithing, sells anything using the gospel, or teaches that same-sex marriage is a sin, chooses to die with the wicked.